Sometimes there just really isn't a lot of explanation needed on any individual video like today's. So instead, I just enjoy sharing little snippets of my life with the people who are watching the videos. So this one has a little bit of some wildlife from my backyard. So sit back and enjoy the video.
Well, I've been very faithful.
Good.
And I went one day to the grocery store. It was the day we had snow.
And you had to be in the shoe. Don't put a plastic bag around it.
Shoe and my sock was all wet and my foot was almost
Yeah, but you know, but if you have your post-op shoe and you're in the snow, some people will think, oh well, I'll put a plastic bag around it. Don't do that. It makes it way slippery. Yeah.
Oh, that would be just almost death.
Yeah. Alright, so
okay, so today's the 19th.
alright, so these are looking mighty
Very
long.
long.
Yeah.
Well, I estimated wrong because they hardly grew at all, so I gave my appointment to Mary. That was it. Because they didn't need cutting.
And then by the time you could get back on the
And
schedule.
then once I did that, they just...
Yeah, and then you couldn't get in for 3 weeks.
Yeah, so now I'm...
Okay. Yeah, so we'll get you back on your schedule, and if we want to lengthen it a couple weeks from where it was last time, that's fine too.
So how many weeks do we do on the nails? Is it...
I would have, I haven't been bringing the computer into the rooms with me.
Oh.
Because of COVID and having to wipe it down after every patient, etc. But I will go look, and whatever it was probably, I'm thinking, just 2 months.
I kind of think that sounds familiar.
Yeah, so instead of 8 weeks, why don't we make your next appointment 10 weeks? Could go a little bit longer.
And then 10 weeks.
I'll tell the receptionist up at the front, so you don't have to try and remember.
And then how long is it? 4 weeks?
Another, cause 4 weeks
for the X-ray.
from the first one, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and that's looking really good. This doesn't have a nail on it. This is just all skin. Okay, so other than the fracture in your left foot, everything feeling pretty good? You're healthy?
Yeah.
You're doing well?
And now that the Y is closed and I can't go do my exercise, I don't have any calluses on the bottom of my feet.
Okay.
So now I know why I had all those.
Yep.
But I'll be back if they ever...
Well, aren't gyms open now?
Exercising is important.
I think gyms are now open again to 50%. Or is it?
Reservation. You have to make reservations.
Okay.
And I have this boot thing here.
That's true. Yes, we don't want you doing.
I think I could do it and just not use that leg.
Leg press machine.
The silver sneakers is made for standing or sitting. It's very easy to.
One just hit the ceiling.
Not what did it do? Fly up?
Yeah. So you could do the silver sneakers exercises with the shoe on from a chair.
Yes.
Better than not doing anything.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Today is Tuesday. And then, of course, you can't make a reservation. It has to be 72 hours before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's all kinds of different things you go through.
They make you take a COVID test before you come in every time?
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I think they take your temperature, it seems like.
That's kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
They do that on the way in.
his neighborhood next door online.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lady, she is a squirrel lover and a bird lover.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, on her feeders for Christmas, you know those big fluffy bows you can make?
Mm-hmm.
She puts one on the top of
the bird feeder?
And then she had a pole, and she had a big, beautiful bow at the top of it, and the little squirrel is standing up next to the pole. He wants to get up and see what's in that bowl.
Well, we had an opossum coming to my house every night.
Oh, do you?
We did. I don't know if they hibernate or maybe he got hit by a car or something. I don't know. We haven't seen him in a couple weeks. But, you know, since my dog passed, there's nobody to bark at him when he shows up outside the sliding glass door.
Oh.
So we would feed him. And then when it snowed the first time, big snow, he stopped coming. So I looked it up, and they said sometimes they do hibernate or they slow down and they burrow. And so now we have so we named him Buster. He was Buster the opossum, Buster the possum, and he got big. He looked like a great big fat cat. Now we have a raccoon coming instead.
Oh. Boy, you've got a...
Yeah, well, we live right near the woods.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So you have lots of...
We get deer in the front yard, not in the backyard, but in the front, and had a turkey pass through once.
Oh, those turkeys, yes. I'm not
If you think about it, like 10 years ago, nobody had heard of a wild turkey.
Yes,
And
true.
now they're everywhere. My friends in California have them. My friends in Florida have them. They're everywhere. And they're fascinating to watch.
I had a possum go through. He's not steady. I just saw him one night.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that's what it was, so I went on my iPad and looked at the opossum, and that's what he was.
Mm-hmm. Now the big controversy is, do you pronounce the O? Is it opossum or is it possum?
Yes, which is correct.
I think...
Whatever you prefer.
I think that's it. I know that in Australia they don't spell it with an O. They're just possums.
Oh.
So I don't know. All right, well, everything here looks really good. So let's get you all lotioned up.
Okay.
And, oops, sorry, I don't mean to press on that fracture site there. Now, the more you're on it, if this area starts to get swollen or starts to throb, just sit down, put it up, put an ice pack on it.
I don't think it has swelled at all.
Okay.
I'm not on my feet a lot. You know.
Well, and that's good. I mean, because that will help the fracture heal also.
Yeah.
So I will have my assistant bring you in a new post-op shoe.
Okay, good.
And we will see you back then in 3 to 4 weeks for a new x-ray.
Okay, 3 to 4 X-rays.
I'll let the person at the front desk know.
And 2 months for nails.
2.5, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.